Aren't Mario games great? You got the Tanuki suit, the embiggening. The list goes on and on. Super Mario Bros. Was a staple of the Nintendo Entertainment System and helped it become the console you and your family wanted in your living room. Its success naturally spawned a sequel, which captivated the fans of the SHITournament Olympics and had them rooting for the courageous underdog from Long Island. This is the SHITournament Olympics gold medal progression for Super Mario Bros. 2. Released in 1988, Super Mario Bros. 2 yielded 10 million copies sold and was the third highest selling game ever released on the Nintendo Entertainment System at that time. Nintendo Power ranked it as the 8th best Nintendo game of all time. Electronic Gaming Magazine ranked it 108th out of 200. Games Radar called it the 6th best game ever made. But all these rankings pale in comparison to the exposure the game got during the 2018 SHITournament Olympics. It was one man, by the name of Angry Larry, that had a vision. It happened one day while removing snow from his driveway on Long Island, New York. Larry thought to himself how great it would be to build an event with all his friends, inviting their friends, and then compete in a series of individual speed-running tournaments consisting of multiple games. Inspired by John Schuster and the gold medal him and his curling team won for the United States in the Olympics, Angry Larry carefully crafted an Olympics of his own. 8 teams of 3 competing in single elimination tournaments in 6 different classic games. One of these games turned out to be Super Mario Bros. 2. Larry volunteered to play this game for his team, 2 Gamers 1 Melvin, and began to work tirelessly, practicing the game day and night. Stream after stream, he tried to lower his time and pick up the tricks of the top speedrunners for the game before settling on something that worked for him. And that practice paid off. When competing in his first tournament race, he set a personal best. But not just a normal personal best, a personal best that shattered his previous time by almost a minute. While this wound up being the pinnacle in terms of his fastest time, Larry developed a different strategy mid-tournament: survive. His train of thought was that you can't win if you game over. And with limited continues, and game overs sending you back to the first stage of the world, it was a price he did not want to pay. Thus, Larry started to collect coins in an attempt to turn them into extra lives. It was a strategy that almost backfired. He won his semifinal race by only 12 seconds. Trying to find a comfortable compromise, Angry Larry set out to seek extra lives but not waste as much time trying for them. His plan worked, as the extra lives he got, although unused, cost minimal time and enabled him to capture the gold medal for his team. His opponent collected no coins and ran out of continues. Clearly, Angry Larry proved himself the master of Super Mario Bros. 2. He was on top of the world. He finally won a tournament and can call himself a champion. But all of this was about to change.
I can't believe nobody's gotten it yet. Oh! It is Doki Doki Panic.
Popular speedrunner and Twitch streamer Lack Attack 24, parallel to the SHITournament Olympics, set out to capture the world record for the Famicom game Doki Doki Panic. What does Doki Doki Panic have to do with Super Mario Bros. 2? Click the link on your screen to view my video where I talk about Doki Doki Panic and the US release of Super Mario Bros. 2. Make sure you like, favorite, and subscribe as well. If we can get 200 likes to that video, guys, I will create a video reviewing the in-game music of Fax Xanadu. I have a lot of great ideas for that video, so make sure you smash that like button. At this time, in some super secret Discord server, the speedrunning powers that be started to take notice of the popularity of Super Mario Bros. 2 and Doki Doki Panic. In an effort to preserve the integrity of their ego, they issued the following rules going forward. First, these games had to be played on real hardware, as you cannot cheat or fabricate any video you capture from them. Secondly, all headwear had to be white, and a head cam is needed at all times. A third rule, also dealing with attire, states that the runner has to wear some sort of video game t-shirt or have a body pillow with a waifu pillowcase visible on cam. And last, they are removing the US version of Super Mario Bros. 2 from the Nintendo library altogether. History books will be reflected to show that the game never existed, and Rot Dog will be going door to door to clip any mention of it out of everyone's Nintendo Power magazine collection. Doki Doki Panic, and all its categories, will now take its place within the Super Mario Bros. Series on the speed gaming boards. The news of this ignited a fire under Lack Attack, who accomplished his goal in getting the world record for all stages in Doki Doki Panic, while winning the Zelda Any % No Up and A tournament at the same time, using one controller to control both games. Angry Larry, on the other hand, was struggling with these rulings. He was on top of the world after winning his first tournament, capturing the gold and gaining 350 followers. But now, not more than 5 minutes later, that accomplishment means nothing anymore, as the game never technically existed, and the gold medal is worth about as much as a Canadian dollar. Angry Larry's follower count was reduced by 515 people after the news broke. Even Twin Galaxy's Twitch channel unfollowed him. Perhaps if Angry Larry complains enough in his own Discord, his achievement will be restored. But until then, this story ends with his accomplishment literally thrown in the dumpster. This has been the SHITournament Olympics gold medal progression for Super Mario Bros. 2. On the next episode, we take a look at a kid from Ohio trying to figure out where he parked his airship. Make sure you smash that like button below!